Maybe I'll have Livestream help out with construction. So construct then mine, because we don't, well, we do need the steel though. We especially need it for the conduits, but also the sandbags and the turrets, so do need you to be doing that. It's just you're catching up on growing. So that's fine. This zone, just get rid of it. It's too much work for you anyway. That one just kind of is what it is. I may as well just delete that so when the trees grow, I don't know how you're going to handle that. It's like, oh, they're 100%, time to take them down. I don't know if that's, I'd imagine that is what you do. So we'll just do that so they just kind of sit there at 100% for a little while and I cut them down when I need them. That'll be just fine. And I did go ahead and do the switch thing because we don't have power right now, but, or we don't have power issues right now, but I will with the turrets because turrets use an awful lot of power. This guy here, 350 watts. I mean, that's a good kilowatt right there alone in just turrets. And who knows what else I'm going to do because I'm probably going to have a little bit up here as well for defense. So it adds up, and if I can link that to this conduit as well, then fantastic. So let's turn that off right now. And I got a little bit of concrete there just so when I'm zoomed out I can see it a little easier. It's just one of those things that I do. I think eventually what I'll do here is I'll take out this outer layer of sandbags and we'll just put traps in front of the entry points here. Because I think that'll work out there. And I think that'll work out a little better. So as they try to come up on us, whether it be in melee or whatever, just passing through, I suppose, they'll potentially, probably trigger a trap. But the issue is it requires 70 steel. I mean, it does pretty good damage, 60 damage, which is like 2 sniper rifle rounds that you take in damage, which is probably enough to kill just about anybody, really. I mean, unless they're running around like power armor or something like that, but I mean, it's a pretty significant amount of damage, but that's also a pretty significant steel investment, and I just don't have that right now. I'm pretty much using everything that I've got. I can't really stockpile it because I don't have the people to do the mining to stockpile it. You know? Like, I'd love to just queue up just all the mining, just do shitloads of it, but that would tie up Livestream so long. And just to confirm, the store's been open for a while. This wooden club is still 47 health, which is what it was when I first did this, so this does work just fine. It's just the temperature obviously is going to equalize fairly decently, not terrifically well, because we're 24 in here, but 27 outside, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. There you go, starting to warm up now. Takes it a little while, which makes me just wonder what the hell's going on when I have the when I did that back hallway vent thing. The temperature fluctuations that occurred in these rooms was so rapid and quick, and it would like dip up or down accordingly, like 7 or 8 degrees almost immediately, and I was always wondering what was going on with that. And I thought it was just the thermodynamics just doing that, but with the door wide open, it doesn't even vary that much. I don't know. I'm not entirely convinced temperature is working 100% as planned. Pretty solid though. Like, this was fair enough. I mean, door open, it's not going to cool off immediately. And that's fine. That back hallway gig with the vents. I don't know, man. The vents just, in general, ugh. I think given I only have 4 colonists, I'm pretty happy with the priorities that we have set up. Seems to be working okay, it's just everything's a little slow going as it should be. The construction takes a little while, but he is working with stone and that's a lot of steel to be doing with the turrets and all that stuff, but it is getting done. The stuff is getting hauled, the mining's getting done, that's getting hauled, clothes are being made, that's being worn and hauled. You know, so it's... We're hanging in there. I think we're about as good as we can be with 4 people. A 5th would definitely be a really, really cool thing though. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Game please, can I have more than 4 colonists at any time please ever? Telling you, man, I either have just like 5 colonists max, or I'm sitting at like 100 people with just absolute nothing to do. A la last alpha. God, how many was I up to last alpha? 22? 23? God, quite high. Oh my god, a bulk goods trader. The best incorporated. Nice. Sounds like something I would name it. The best incorporated. Why is that like that? There we go. I'll let you wake up first and then we'll talk to them, see if I can buy some steel or something. Sell blocks, buy steel. Actually, speaking of selling blocks, that wouldn't be a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, around the tree so I don't have to take it down. I'm noticing a lot of people are waking up and skipping that first bit of joy. And I think I'm going to keep it as such because even if they wake up and it's joy time and they don't need joy, they go back to doing other things, like they'll just work through it instead. So I think I'm okay with having excess amounts of hour for joy. Just in case anybody's wondering why I have 2 block sections like that, I figure just in case anybody for whatever reason skips out on the early one because I draft them or whatever, there's still an opportunity to get joy, you know? I don't know, I'm mostly still just playing around with it just to see what I can manage. I really can't buy enough to make it worthwhile. That's the thing with that. I mean, I might just buy, just cloth instead. 80 cloth, I could do a lot with 80 cloth. I can make a couple things with that. I can make cowboy hats with that alone. Spend all my money on it though? Or buy beer? Well, the beer will just get drunk right away and I can only buy a little bit of that anyway. We'll buy the cloth, I guess. We'll buy the cloth. And yes, I could sell the food. I have to buy a beacon and do that, but I won't. I almost never do, because every time I do, some sort of famine happens and it ends up biting me in the ass. I never sell enough of it to really make it worthwhile anyway. Some folks do farms that are just like, berries, and if you're doing that, then it's like, yeah, definitely, because oh my god, nobody needs that many berries. And an exotic goods trader, rat lord traders. Great, well I have no money, but maybe I can sell something to you guys instead. Selling to them a couple old clothes and those elephant tusks. Not getting a really good deal for elephant tusks at all. That's a really horrible price. But I can't do anything about that. It is what it is, so. I'm curious, because Modern Lib. Oh, okay, you're not the psychopath. I was gonna say, are you because you're a psychopath, your trade prices are just like ultra shit? But no, it's just your social's just not quite that good yet. And that's okay. Legendary Devil's Strand pants. I've heard tell of these. A simple set of pants. They're not like embroidered with anything. They're just, you know. And I'm buying this because I don't need it yet, but I will. I could save up my money for a gun or something too, but we got a lot of construction we need to be doing. Wood floors and all that. Well, actually no, fuck the wood floors. I'll just buy a bunch of steel. Yeah, I'll buy a bunch of steel. Woohoo! So, with those bits of wall done, that is limestone. We don't have any more limestone. We are out of limestone. So, get rid of those. Sandstone. There we go. Wait, sandstone? Yeah, sandstone. Why was I doing limestone? Just use it up, I suppose. Oh, no, I'm backwards. Okay, we still have a bunch of sandstone left over. We haven't done any of the limestone blocks yet because I've been queuing up other things, so crafting hasn't been done. I got it. Well, that's okay then. We'll just, whatever, get it done. Rogue is throwing a party. Everyone who goes will gain joy and social energy and a lasting positive mood boost. Wandering, wandering. You're hungry, why don't you eat? Here, have a food. Ugh. Just sit on Blitzstrom's lap, that's probably okay. What a party. They're, yeah, wind power going because of the storm. So it's a cool thing. Maybe we'll go back to limestone on this. Oh, I don't have limestone. Fine, we'll do sandstone then. Party's done. Yay. So that's boost for everybody, because I think everybody was there. Food poisoning. Huh. Attended party. You apparently didn't. You did. You did. You did. Everybody but Livestream, because he's a psychopath and he doesn't do that kind of stuff, I guess, even though he was definitely there. I saw it, man. You were there. Or to hunt. Hell yeah. Who's hunting? Is that still... Ugh, modern glib. Ah, right, nobody. You're accurate, but only with melee. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want you to melee hunt. I think it's gonna be rogue. I think we'll do that. So you do some crafting after the tailoring's done. Yes, yes. So then I don't have to wait for Rogue to finish constructing before he crafts and all that, because I was kind of hoping he would pretty soon, but we'll have Capio do it instead. That'll work. That'll be alright. So Rogue. Hunting. Eventually. He sleeps in a lot. Should be okay. Nobody really wanders this far. I was gonna say you're kind of shooting across the colony, but it's alright. Fucking hell. Okay, we got a pretty massive wild boar revenge going on. This does happen from time to time when you see a giant pack of dudes. Rogue, stop shooting. You're quick as hell, man. They're basically a manhunter pack. Go 1v1 against that boar. Should be alright. Easy. Couple scratches, nothing major. The other two are down to the south. Rogue, just stay there. You should be able to pick off this guy in a moment. There you go. Nah, wandered too quickly. There you go. You go for that one, Rogue, go for the one on the right. Does it attack too quickly? Yeah, it does. Yeah, that wind-up time is so long. Oh, and you auto undrafted. Alright. Oh, you're still hunting it. Alright. Just... fine. Medicine 7. Already treating KPO. Alright. Ugh, scary when that happens. I've expanded the stone stockpile a little bit here. Well, a lot, actually, because I'm going to be moving a lot of stones because I need to make room for larger bedrooms, which I never do because I think it's a giant waste of space. But I figure if I'm going to be sitting at 4 colonists for the entire game, which apparently seems to be the case, they may as well have nice bedrooms. So we'll do that. We'll do the nice double beds too, see if I can get some nice comfortable double beds and see what I can do about that, because if people have a really impressive bedroom, then that's a mood boost that lasts all day. Because I've been thinking a while, it's like this game's got an awful lot. You're a bad example. You're all bad examples right now because you're actually doing pretty well right now. But there's a lot of possible negative mood lists that you can have, and it's just a bunch of things that add up over time. And it seems like every update, he adds more and more of them. And with relationships is the thing now, more often than not, that's going to be a thing where somebody either says something mean to you, and that's another negative mood, whatever. And it's another one of those things that just slowly adds up and pisses your colonists off more and more over time. So I was thinking that I need to be focusing on what gives you positive mood boosts, and work on getting as many of those as I possibly can to counter a lot of the new negative things that can happen, because there's a lot of them. So larger bedrooms is what I came up with. I don't like doing it because it's big and it's ugly, but oh well, I guess. And you know what, because I know it's gonna piss somebody off, and it'll piss me off a little bit too. Just a little bit though, not a whole lot. There you go. If you don't know why, then don't worry, but if it was annoying you too, then don't worry, I got you covered. And these bedrooms, once I get people moved into up here, whenever that gets constructed, I think I need more wood for it, so I'll have to chop more wood down. But we'll obviously be getting rid of these at some point too, and working on getting better beds, because these are horrible. It's actually ugly. This bed actually, it's a little offensive to look at. Ugh. Yeah, comfort's pretty good on them though, even if it's poor, 0.64 comfort. Not bad, because it's like, this is a shining example. That's something that's a really cool thing to have. 0.8 comfort puts you at very comfortable, or extremely comfortable, I think. What was it? You still have it. Very comfortable 6. Okay, well, because you're... Yeah, okay, you're almost at that next hash, which I think would be 8. But that's something that's going to last basically the entire day, because comfort never really updates very often. It takes a while for it to drop off. So if you have a really nice bed, that's a comfort moodlet that sticks with you for a really long time. So I think I'm going to focus on doing stuff like that and see what I can do. Try to make these people as happy as possible. This is crowding the research bench a little bit. This research bench will eventually move. I don't know where to move it to. I could do it up here for the time being, I guess. Speaking of which, modern glib. Yeah, you're always hauling and cleaning now because we've been pretty busy with all that. You're basically the only one doing that also. Although Capio, well, because he'll be crafting, which means rogue. But we've been doing a lot of construction. And Livestream, we've been doing a lot of mining, which I think you're done with now. So now you'll head and do the hauling and cleaning. We'll put construction and repair on 4. So hopefully you help out with the hauling and cleaning at night, which means Modern Glib doesn't do the hauling and cleaning as much, and they can finally get around to doing research. That'd be a cool thing. And I will eventually be flooring this up too. It'll be a bit, but I will do it. I know I need to still. It'll get done. You know, it's probably a good thing that you're the psychopath and a night owl, because if you're a psychopath, you'd probably say some pretty nasty things to people and not really care. So it's kind of good that you're not really able to socialize with people, though apparently they really, really dig you. Except Modern Glib. I don't know. Modern Glib really rubs people the wrong way, it seems. Except Rogue. Damn. You two are really hitting it off. Fine. Should have the wind power to keep us by. because these heaters, they really don't drain much at all. 10 watts, because it doesn't really have to work hard to maintain the temperature that it's at. They're mostly off, effectively. Jesus. Look out below, polar bear meat. I'll take it. I don't know why you're giving me more meat. Thanks, though, I guess. Let's bump it up to 20. Well, what's your cooking skill at nowadays? Only 3, alright. Yeah, that's right, nobody's interested in cooking, that's right. I was considering doing fine meals even though I don't have that much veg going on. Never mind though, I can't.